We recently had, a regulation which we will be notifying fairly soon on this issue of Finfluencers. And as you know, and as I've articulated, that we do not have jurisdiction over just anybody, right? I mean, the fact that it's called social media, at the most granular level, it starts with me advising my brother on something, right? It starts from there. And also the platforms on which they operate, we have no jurisdiction over them. So the way that our regulation is now framed and about to be notified is that our regulated entities, people who come under us, brokers, mutual funds, exchanges, etc., they cannot have any association with entities who do these following wrong things. And what are those wrong things? Basically two. Either if you're giving investment advice when you're not registered with SEBI, or if you are making claims of performance which you are not entitled to make and not permitted to make, then these two things are not allowed. So, therefore, none of our people can actually associate with them. So, which means that wherever there was advertising, sponsorship, association, brand association, etc., with many of these people, which is an important source of their revenue, unless they are truly educational in nature, they will not be able to have such association from our regulated entities. So that is something that we got board approval from recently, and we'll be notifying that regulation. Simultaneously, the issue arose that, two issues arose. That one is that the reason why this has proliferated is because there aren't enough registered investment advisors in India, because the regulation is very tough. So we have taken that feedback, and we will be coming out with a consultation paper very soon on ease of doing business as an investment advisor and research analyst. We're rationalizing a lot of things, and we'll be coming out with that soon so that we can expect to see a good growth in the registered investment advisors. Lastly, there is something again which I must say, some things when I see, I just feel like jumping with joy. One of the things that recently made me jump with joy is we had been discussing that in the financial markets and in the capital markets, whenever somebody has to make a claim of performance, let's say like our mutual funds are permitted to make a claim, there's a format in which they make it, it is audited and so on. Now, even for many of these services, what is wrong today is that people are making inflated claims of performance, right? My student made 3 crores, I can deliver 500% in a day, all kinds of, make 30 crores, 30 lakhs every fortnight. These are the kind of false claims. So we have to find a way to differentiate between false claims and true claims. So we spoke to, again, our ecosystem and asked that who over here would, amongst the MIIs, would like to take up the task of setting up what we call a performance validation agency. And we did a public consultation on that. And when the NSE group presented to SEBI the other day on what is the work that has happened in terms of performance validation, I can only tell you I jumped with joy. It's tech-enabled, it is instantaneous, it is accurate. It is just wonderful. So to me, again, and I said to them that to me this is the birth of a new institution. And what does a new institution in our system means? That it will form the foundation of our market. It's not just another participant. It will form a foundational layer of the market. So imagine that anybody who is making a claim, whether it is an algo provider or whether it is an investment advisor or a PMS advisor or whatever it is, will get validated performance numbers from this performance validation agency saying, you can make this claim. And it will be a kosher claim that the investor can rely on, rather than just relying on any random claims.